I'm Gabrielle Collins. I'm a writer, producer, director for film and television. I grew up in Chicago, Illinois, on the south side of Chicago, Inglewood. And I always knew that I wanted to write for television, but commercials, because commercials were big in Chicago and in New York. So I knew that I would write for television. I just didn't know in what capacity. I started working in the entertainment industry in Chicago. I worked at one of the city's top full-service production houses, and I was actually brought in by a very good friend of mine to this very day. We've been friends since college, Carrie Kuzio Sherman. Shout out to Kuz, that's my girl. And from there, I went to work for a production company, for an executive producer. I assisted him. And so I really sort of learned the business like backwards, from post-production to production to development. But it was pretty cool. I would describe myself as creative, obviously, a risk taker. I try to think outside of the box. Sometimes I end up in the box, sometimes underneath the box. I am funny. I am goofy, a bit goofy. Silly. I think all of that helps keep me young. I'm geeky, nerdy. What else am I? Compassionate. A dog lover, obviously. That's my dog Atlas in the background. I'm so many things. But all of them good, I think. My cousin would say I'm crazy. Sure, you got to be a little bit crazy to be in this business. So I'll take it. Some of the jobs that I've had in entertainment, let's see. I've been a receptionist at a post-production company. I've been an assistant to an executive producer. I've been an assistant to a showrunner. I've been a Lower Thirds graphics producer and end credits for a network. I've been a development assistant. I've been a Writers Guild trainee. There were a lot of stepping stones to get to just being a writer. But I will say that all of those positions taught me something that helped me become a better writer, become a better producer, become a better director, because I needed everything along the way, from post-production to production to development, to really help turn me into the creator that I am. So whatever job that you have to do it well. Take from it the knowledge that you can, and you use it to move on and hit the next level. I don't think there's one thing that I could pinpoint that I can say, oh, this is, what turns on my creativity, because I literally get sparks of creativity from everything, from everyone, from everywhere. It could be a song that I listen to. It could be a television show that I watch. It could be a table of people next to me having a conversation, and I'll hear a line that they say and think, ooh, that would be a great line for a character. And so really, inspiration for me is all around me, all day, every day. And I just pull what I need. That's it. Some of the challenges that I've faced on my journey, I still seem to face even today, which is battling against stereotypes, people wanting to pigeonhole me. There's a tendency in this business for people to put you in a box. Oh, she only writes comedy. She only writes drama. And for some people, that's true. For me, it just happens not to be true. And so it's always an uphill battle to say, hey, I can do that too. Give me a pen and paper. Give me a computer. I write. So when you continually try to perfect your craft and be the best at what you do, I think that helps overcome those obstacles that people try to place in your way. The best piece of advice I've ever received was never let anyone define who you are. I think in this business, there is a tendency for people to want to tell you who you are, probably more so they want to tell you who you are not. So you have to be very grounded and have tons of self-confidence and self-esteem, because if you listen to them, they will get you off of your path. They will get you off of your track. They will get you off of your purpose. And you have to have a very clear idea of who you are. You may not know where you're going or how you're going to get there, but you need to know who you are. So I would define success as small victories. I think, many times we look at the end goal, we look at the apex of the mountain, and we think that's when we will have succeeded. But every small victory, every battle that you've won along the journey, on that road to get to the top of the mountain, you've succeeded. And for me, I think that's what I would define as success, because it gives you enough to keep going. And I am working so hard and diligently to bring my audience the best content possible, because I believe that art touches lives, it changes lives, and I feel a responsibility to tell our stories, to tell them well, to be true to them, and make sure that I am creating stories and characters that are three-dimensional, where you can watch it and you can say, I see myself in that character, or I see my friends in that character, or that story is similar to mine. And so I'm working hard to bring that to you.